From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's Sunday, May 18th, 11:15. I'm in a van on the way to the train station to Alicante, Spain. We played our last gig last night in Cox. It was fucking bonkers. The place was packed and they were all dancing. Sven is in the van. I'm doing a podcast right now. Hey Sven from Torpedo Head Space Brains. How's it going,
Hey,
Sven?
good.
You came last night. You flew in from Frankfurt.
Yeah, from Frankfurt. Only to see you guys.
How do you think the show was last night? Now, don't just say it was great because you're on the podcast. Yeah, you don't have to compliment your friend Michael Butler.
It was great. I'm only saying it because I'm on the podcast.
Okay.
No, it was awesome, really.
It's crowded, huh?
The crowd was crazy. They were like digging it and jumping around and singing every word. And
You're getting ready to go out to Sweden with Handsome Dick Manitoba.
yes, sir.
I can't wait to hear these updates,
We're
man.
gonna do updates daily.
Yesterday, we played the day before. I did not check in since the day before, which was in. Well, hey, a merch girl. Hey, merch girl. What was the show before last night? What town was that in?
Cox.
No, the one before that. Where nobody bought anything.
Valencia.
That Valencia show was packed too, and everybody was going crazy on stage, but nobody bought anything because there was a Bad Religion show, and they all showed up in Bad Religion shirts. So they made the show later so that when people left Bad Religion, who was playing not too far away, they could come to this show, and the place was packed. We thought we were going to do great, but we only sold like $77 euros in merch or something like that. But that show was great. Last night was probably one of the funnest ones. The Valencia show, I had all kinds of gear problems, and I was bashing my bass against the monitor, and I put my finger between the bass and the monitor, and I slammed my finger, and it's black and blue and throbbing. But hey, that's what you do for rock and roll friends. So the tour is done now. We're on a train. We're getting ready to go to a train to take to Madrid, and then tomorrow Gregg and I are going to fly home, and that'll be it. And I have not slept. Last night I laid in bed and stared at the back of my eyelids all night. I don't know what's going on. I have not slept this entire tour. I am a walking zombie right now. But hey, it could be worse. I could be home painting houses. So. Sven, how many shows you guys doing in Sweden?
8 shows.
8. We did 8 shows here. The first 2 tours with Frank, we did like 4 or 5 shows. Went great. Everybody got along. And this tour, after the 5th show, that's when things started to go awry. So I expect daily updates from Sven. I'm thinking about getting Sven to do like daily Zoom calls, and we'll make a podcast out of it. Travels with.
Do like Netflix kind of doku.
I'm thinking of writing a oral history about my last 2 years with Handsome Dick Manitoba, and I'm going to get thinking about. I know I probably won't do this because I'm all talk, but get everybody who was involved in every tour. From when Andy was on the first California tour all the way through Sven's upcoming tour with Sweden, and I'm going to call the book.
Exciting.
It'd be an oral history. I'm sorry if I'm talking like a maniac because I'm just on zero. I swear I slept 5 minutes last night. I'm thinking of calling it. I spent 2 years with Handsome Dick Manitoba, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt and ... and a divorce. maybe, hopefully you won't get a divorce and you'll come away with at least a T-shirt. You're looking
gonna
forward
have a good time.
You're looking forward to it. A good advice was given to me from Alex Kane a couple of days ago. It said, don't take the bait. So when he gets pissed off, just shake your head yes, and don't interact.
Everything's gonna turn out good.
It's gonna be great. I like your positive attitude, Sven.
Great.
Sven is traveling with us right now because he's going to Alicante. You're flying home today? Tomorrow?
Yeah, today.
It was nice seeing Sven last night. We haven't seen each other in quite a while. He's looking good.
20 years.
He looks like a kid. What are you, 13? No, you're probably 35.
I'm like 27, you know.
Yeah, there you go. He looks good. Good looking.
I was 7 when we met.
That Sven is a good looking guy. All right, Sven, it was very nice seeing you, and I wish you all the luck in the world on this upcoming tour. You can hear my voice, it's fucking shot. There was this thing going on last night with the monitors, and every time I hit one note on the bass, the entire room would go woo. And I finally figured out, hey, I think this is coming through my monitor. I looked on the side of the monitor, there was a volume knob. So I turned my monitor completely off. So, and I do most of the background vocals. So I couldn't hear myself, so I'm completely voiceless now. I have no voice. And I'm supposed to play when I get back and I do an Aerosmith song, and I have to, there's a high part, and dream on, dream, when he goes super high, I usually hit that note.
You gotta use your head voice.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it'll be okay. When I get home, I'm gonna zonk.
It's work, so it's like this.
All right, thank you for listening, friends. I'll give you an update from the airport tomorrow, hopefully. It's been a fun tour. Will we ever play with Handsome Dick Manitoba again? Only time will tell, friends. I got to decompress first. I'm pretty sure Frank may not be. He's going the way of Alex Kane, I think. But that's the breaks. That's rock and roll, friends. All right, I will talk to you soon. Thank you for listening to these tour updates. If you like what you heard, and it's worth anything to you, if you feel like donating to the show, I'd appreciate it. And I didn't make much money on this tour, but it sure was fun. I made a little bit. Didn't lose money. Sven, say goodbye to
See you
and
guys.
the Rock and Roll Geek Show.
Thanks for support and everything.
Etc.
Rock and Roll Geek Show. Support Torpedo Head.
Hey everybody.
Support rock and roll.
There you go. Everybody, etc., etc. All right, I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to close out with the organ beats featuring the great Noel LeBlanc from Des Moines with the aptly titled song Sleep When We Are Dead. All right. Thank you for listening. Here's the organ beats.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.